The pre-hearing sitting continued Tuesday morning, with the legal team of the petitioners led by Lasun Sanusi, SAN, proposing the schedule of proper hearing, having informed the court earlier that its response to pre-hearing form had been filed and issues had been formulated for determination of the tribunal. The sitting house proposed is 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., while hearing is scheduled for Mondays to Fridays, as all pieces of evidence to prove the case will be tendered by consent, and in case of any objection, the ruling will be reserved till the final judgment stage. Although the legal team of the third defendant, PDP, Dr. Alex Izion, SAN, prayed the court to make Friday their day of rest. 5 minutes was fixed for examination, 10 minutes for cross-examination, another 5 minutes for re-examination, and 15 minutes for expert or star witnesses. Lead counsels to the respondent, Professor Paul Ananapa, SAN, Kinde Ogumiju, and Dr. Alex Izion also told the court that they had filed responses to pre-hearing form served on them by the tribunal. However, the lead counsels to the legal teams of the third and second defendant, Dr. Alex Izion, SAN, and Kinde Ogumiju, drew the attention of the court to the failure of the lead counsel of the plaintiffs to move for the adoption of his answers to the pre-hearing forms, terminate professional unpreparedness, and disobedience to the processes of schedule of hearing. Lead counsel to the legal team of the third respondent, Dr. Alex Izion, also moved an oral application which is to be subsequently applied formally that the proceedings should stop sequel to the recent ruling of the High Court nullifying the candidature of Governor GBOYEGA of the APC, citing Section 28, Subsection 5A of the Electoral Act. Izion further informed the tribunal of his intention to move some preliminary applications which have just been filed, but the petitioner's counsel, Sanusi, said he should be allowed to respond to any application filed. All pre-hearing applications must therefore be filed, submitted, and heard altogether during pre-hearing, while judgment will be reserved. These other counsels also agreed with.
Petitioner's nomination having been voided, the petition cannot continue in the absence of a valid petitioner. But the only challenge was that the judgment was not available for us to make that oral application, and the court, the tribunal, that we should put it formally. We tend to do so. We are already filing it right now because we've got to the judgment. We file it alongside. We had other two applications before this one.
The first petitioner is not validly nominated, but that was not a major issue in the tribunal today. That is a decision of the Federal High Court. But today, hearing began, and the 6 motions that have been filed will be taken.
They raise objection. We even said the objection by law. They cannot raise it because the law says put it in your petition. They have put it there, so no one can be perturbed by anything. So we are firmly on course.
The Justice Testia Kume-led tribunal panel adjourned the case to Thursday, 13th of October 2022, with all processes expected to be assembled and answered for all preliminary motions raised before any fully commences. From Osogbo, Joshua Ogujide, NT News.